Nearly died. Hey guys, how are we doing? So I missed the big series today. I missed LNG vs Top Esports, which in theory should have been a turbo banger. So I've decided I'm going to go back and watch it now. I'm going to go watch the old Vodaroonie. I'm going to go on L.
The other thing is that for that, it's difficult for him to have impact.
Oh boy, it seems like it was quite a fast series. Right, let's get OBS capturing this. Yay. Okay. Right, that's up. Pretty go. I should probably post in Discord. You know what I should do? I should tweet it. That's what I should. Okay. My masterpiece of a tweet is ready. Post. Okay. Am I live? Is it working? It's working. Okay, here we go. Time to watch the series. So you guys get sound? Seems so. Right, I'm just gonna skip to the game. Oh, just play it.
You know, individually, loves to lean on his carries a lot of the time.
So,
right? So whilst
Top Esports should be. I don't want to look at Wikipedia or anything because I don't want spoilers.
Surrounding storm that
should
will
be a
likely
favorite.
Circle that matchup. The top side could silently be a bit of a banger for us as well. As
I just want to watch games.
Early,
I do want
double demolitionist matchup in the mid lane, but
Okay.
there's that one, right?
I saw the start of this game, so I kind of know how this draft goes. But
Pair up with that center.
right, I'm going to
Bring
skip
that-
to the end of the draft. But I didn't see enough of the game to know how the game actually.
Yeah, I also like.
Right, so Mordekaiser is the counter to Skana. So you got push top, weak side bot,
This would be a big
Grand
break.
jungle,
369. He has
Tristana
played
mid
already
versus
the
Core.
split in their win over RA, but it immediately
Pretty
picks out
pretty
the
fucking
starter
powerful
in a team
composition,
fight,
honestly.
and that changes the way that you can fight
From
these
top
fights.
esports.
And with the lack of
I think a
kind
bit
of
more
front line
difficult
after
to
the
operate
Mordekaiser
composition
and the
from
Orange Gun,
LNG,
we
but if they can
take
play
targets
towards
out
Gala,
for top esports.
like they've got a Scala top, so you can play weak side top, play for Gala taking towers, maybe even swap top after the initial tower and go for that. I just realized my mic was really quiet for some reason.
You've got sustain if you're a manaless champion, so you're not really worried about resources either. And then, of course, like you
I
mentioned
feel like
earlier on, being able to just
I'm definitely
send
leaning
someone into
towards
the death
TES.
realm.
I can see the
Any
angle
one of
for
those
LNG. I can
champions
see what
is
they're
a
trying
valid
to
target,
do
right?
here.
It doesn't really matter
And I will
because the
say,
damage dealer,
Ziggs versus, like,
front
Sen
line
is
and that's
definitely
diving
one
in,
of the
all of a
better
sudden then
matchups
diving your
for
back line,
Ziggs
right?
because
Life just feels
your
good,
whole
so
goal is to hit tower,
very
right?
pick up 369.
Ten is probably just going to leave lane, so you're going to be up against
Some
Ornn,
damage
so
through and through
getting plates
for
shouldn't be hard at
esports.
all for the Ziggs.
To be very anti-dive this game. I think we've got a
That's how
very
Gala does.
easy flow to follow, Mazel. And it's
I
LNG.
feel like
I think
we've got business versus business casual.
a very easy
Just
flow
in a
to follow,
baggy
Mazel.
shirt
And it's
versus
LNG
the
wanna
whole
go
suit.
in,
Love it.
esports wanna go backwards until
I should
they
get Epic
go
pen open,
forwards.
actually.
That's just about it. We'll see how this will play out. The early game is where I'm
How you doing, Mike?
eyes on TN on this brand. A lot of power inside of that pick. How much damage
Or
can you
McKedge?
get done?
Potentially McKedge?
Honestly, asked this exact same question.
Seems unlikely.
Jarvan, can't you?
That's
Yeah,
true,
let's
actually.
see how
Find
it
ways
goes.
in,
I feel like
guess.
top
But this
esports
one is the
have a
matchup
much
everybody's
simpler
been waiting.
composition. I don't need to wait. I'm watching a VOD.
Teams Arena today, the saying, but I
What a competition.
So nothing
All
at
right,
level
we're all
1.
here
Oh,
to
I say that.
Have fun. All right, we're
When
all
you
here
got
to have
Jarvan,
fun.
you're not going to do anything, are you?
No, we're not. We're here to win.
win.
We'll
Exactly.
see what happens. So I'm very curious.
This guy
now,
missing
we talked
LPL,
so much
I
about
know,
the
bro.
early matchup, but I think more curiously, it's the.
Do you know the result or no spoilers? No spoilers, please.
Matchup itself.
I don't know. I'm
active
100.
Waylon
The
can
thing is,
be
I didn't put that in the
is going to
title
set
because I feel like
tempo of the
if I
objectives
put that
of
in
the
the
objectives.
title,
Tien will be really good around
then
those
people
big
will
fights.
intentionally come in and spoil, you know?
really will. Very
But
curious
please, no
about
spoilers.
as well.
I should
how
put it in the
Tien,
title, shouldn't I?
What he'll decide to go towards. Jackie Love putting a little bit of pain down onto Hung as he cleared that ward out.
I'm
But
putting
yeah,
it in the
Tien,
title.
a lot of very strong options. All Weiwei's going for a Raptor into invade path, and this is really difficult for Tien to actually deal
Okay.
with. Though another ward was placed down, so he knows it's happening. He can just give up.
So we actually have both bot lanes
Problem is,
bots.
Weiwei can actually go and check in on the wolves after the fact.
Sometimes you see
Can load it.
Senna just leaving and going up,
You can kinda see
influencing the top
bit of
lane
a chicken
matchup,
dance going on.
leaving Ornn on his own.
Tien's the
However,
second one,
that's
he has to go
typically
and
against more
check.
aggressive matchups because you got Ziggs. It's not that big of a deal. Oh my god,
Put a
Scout
big
is
emphasis on
destroying
this
him.
mid-lane matchup.
Wait, that was without Halo Blades. Halo Blades just came up for Scout as well, so Cream basically can never contest again.
Yeah, right now, level 2
They
gank
got
on
the
the
Alright,
side.
level 2 gag, full cheese.
Little gank
There we go.
flash
Jackie Love's
out
flash.
from
Take
at
that.
least Jackie Love.
That's a Jarvan
Some
classic,
fight
isn't it?
back, but
I feel like
that
we've
would
not
be a
seen the
big series
Jarvan level
bot
2 bot
revisited
for
by LNG.
a while.
No doubt. Like we mentioned,
And that was...
Jarvan, Rakan, Skarner.
Wait, did I miss
Flash
the
is the
fucking
most
opening pathing? Did Weiwei start on enemy blue?
Very strong options. All Weiwei's going for a Raptor into invade. He knows it's happening.
No, so he did Raptors and then he did Gromp. Okay.
At least Jackie
So Tien
Love
got his blue,
get some
got his
fight
wolves,
back,
and then
but
went
that'll be a big
upwards.
We mentioned no
So we
time
saw the
damage.
level 2 gank.
Jarvan, Rakan.
Sorry, I'm like bouncing around like
Flash is
crazy.
the most valuable resource for Jackie Love and for Tien in
So-
this game. Without it, they are very vulnerable targets. There's no Tom Kench in this game to save him. It's
Man,
Ornn,
I'm so fucking tired.
right? He's
I
looking for
bought
those re-engages
a mono
to
Eno
make the life
the
of Gala
first
and
time
Scout really
in
awkward on the overhead
months and months. I've stopped having energy drinks, but I did not sleep well at all last night.
about
And
how
I've been
it
so
plays out.
busy today that
Theoretically,
I was like, you know what? Today's the day.
just have a really
Especially if I'm going to
damaged
stream,
Juggernaut at the end of the
this
day,
is-
right? So
this one's for the boys.
it's bound to just be very trade heavy. But again, 369 having that innate sustain
is
is
fucking
a
good.
very big deal. as
Oh,
Jackie
nice
Love-
satchel
Oh,
back.
He tries
Is
to
he
get the
dead?
knockback, but he can't
Oh,
do it.
man.
That's
Beautiful.
a big score for LNG. The Ignite gets hung first blood.
That was real damn sick from Hung and Gala, man.
Really,
That
really nice
was
knockback from
incredible.
Gala.
The flash out from Gala does feel alright when you're getting that kill down. The only bad thing really is that the kill
Cream
goes
is
on.
really struggling in this
So,
matchup.
Still, a lead.
Okay.
Cream
Yo,
looking for the
yo.
end.
He's going for it.
Creed
got it.
explosive
Oh,
charge block is
the
devastating,
flash
but
for
then
Guardian from
kills
Scout.
him in cold blood. Scout
Bro,
and LNG
Hung is
up 2-0.
running this map.
Yeah, Hung doesn't go for the
Wei
reset,
comes
but
bot, burns the flash, so Hung immediately sets up for a kill for Gala, and then just moves mid. And Cream played right into it.
As Cream, he had the opportunity there, right? At the end of the day,
Right into it. Open hands there. LNG looking pretty good. Honestly, kinda looking nice against top esports. And remember, this is the LNG that looked like... Oh, I've got the wrong scene on. Sorry, guys. This is the LNG that looked absolutely terrible. Last split. Jackie Love has no flash. He's got his mid laner coming, so I think it's fine.
Looking for his twin soul, maybe. Trying to find
Okay, so all things considered, we're just over 1,000 gold up already. That's where Cream shouts sup gap. That's where Mako shouts mini-map awareness gap. Nice casting yesterday. I work at a bakery at night and you both did great. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. What kind of stuff do you make at the bakery?
After the knock-up.
Love it.
So difficult, and I mean,
great setup from Hung. Great follow-up from Gala. Even flashes in to finish the job as well.
Finds that tick. Gets the first blood. It's just clean.
If you work at a bakery, you'll be an expert on top esports mid laner.
That specific instance, and of course, Senna's just so squishy.
Yeah, Cream just has to fully respect. Knows that Hung could
some advantage for Ziggs.
Come their way.
Taking some of these plates. That's the bread and butter.
So yeah, 1,000 gold lead. Actually, slightly more than that. Obviously, Ziggs is going to be ahead, but the fact that Rakan is also ahead means that it's a big bot lane gold lead. And then 500 gold lead for Scout as well off the back of that kill. So Tian on the top side. Drake is up, Grub's up in 10 seconds. Wei just wants to sit bot. Mako flash. It was a great flash from Wei. I thought that was too late. Satchel charge forwards from Gala to be in range to deal the damage as well.
Yeah, I don't want to be too mean to Mako, but press W to buffer the first knockup.
I want to take a look at the replay of that, because honestly, I swear that... Unless I just missaw that, but I'm pretty sure that was like the EQ knockup. That must have been like the last pixel it was possible to pull that off. Oh, Cream. Bloody hell, this mid lane is aggressive.
They really are.
Yeah, really solid start for LNG. I'm not wrong. Going at some bagels. Just the round stuff. All of the round stuff.
A little one-sided.
Do you sell the holes?
It is one-sided, but it is what it
So,
is.
I mean...
Top esports, again, it's going to take a bit of time.
At the end of the day, top esports, fresh back from MSI. Yes, they won their first series, but realistically, that was against a very easy opponent. Hey, Kataka. Long time no see, mate. How you doing?
Out of the lane and getting more of those plates. The 2,000 gold lead that LNG already have will be exacerbated.
But yeah, LNG looked really good in their first series as well. And it wasn't just based on the opponent, it was based on how they were playing too. I was pleasantly surprised, especially Scout. They played against OMG, if I remember right. Scout was just getting solo kills in the mid lane. Playing the LeBlanc, absolutely destroying them. And I think game 2 he played Hui or Tristana? I can't remember. But yeah. Cautiously optimistic for this team. They're probably still going to be really boring to watch on average, but you know what? Boring or not, when a roster looks like this, it should be a team that's getting late in playoffs. It's not a team that should be going for like bottom of playoffs, you know? I was really disappointed in their performance last split, especially Scout. I feel like Scout and Xiao, who both looked really pretty poor last split on average. Had some good games, but kind of disappointing split from them. And Scout seems to have figured that out, whereas Xiao, not so much just yet. So top esports, definitely a team that in the mid game can go absolutely fucking mental. Hey Xander, how's it going? Long time no see. I'm doing all right.
I will say a lot of LNG's picks.
Not seen much of LPL. How's the split been so far? It's been interesting. It's a different format in case you missed it. New format. So there's 4 groups currently. and it's fearless draft. So once you play a champion once in a series, you can't play that champion for the rest of the series. The other team still can, but you can't. So it's definitely an interesting split to watch. The downside is the groups are, obviously because of seeding, groups are pretty decided, like straight off the bat. Nice flash from Zika. 369. Oh, he's not doomed. I thought 369 was going to go down there, but Tien's got some serious fucking damage. Call of the Forge God to try and clear the wave here, but Mako is getting chunked. Oh, you're going nowhere, Zika. Don't think there's a way out of this one. Tien just taxing the entire wave to deny the minions and get the next wave in. Oh, good flash from Jackie. Gala takes a knockback from Mako as well. I don't know if they have the health bars. Good flash from Gala as well. This is like bot lane wet noodle fight. How often do you see a bot lane wet noodle fight where they can't actually finish anyone off?
Ends up getting a lengthy kill for top esports, and they get themselves on the board.
Yeah, those kind of setups are so,
yeah, me too, Mike.
So brand favored.
Good, mate. Not seen you since before. I know, it's been fucking forever, man. We should get a board game session going.
When you have level 6,
I started climbing as well, by the way, mate.
It's just so easy to
maybe we should get a climbing session going one time. I don't know if I can make it a regular occurrence because it is like an hour drive or something, but I'd definitely be down to. We climb at the local university. We have a membership at the university here, so it's the wall's not that big. It's awesome that we have a wall all, but it's not that big, so there's not that much variety. So it'd be cool to go see something like a proper climbing place. I don't know where you go. I live up near Nottingham.
Instant proc, so hard to deal with, and now they're gonna get grabs off the back of it as well. All 6.
That's so big too, because not
okay, so grubs for top esports. That's 6 grubs for them.
It's gonna be really
next Drake up in 30 seconds. Hung looking for Cream again.
Nice buffer. The rocket jump there by Cream. Gala after taking that.
So Tien is going to be the carry here. Top esports not really able to close the gap. I think they were hoping for a little bit more on the top side. It didn't quite work out how they want, or they didn't get as much as they wanted. I fear. Bouldering, not climbing. Yeah.
Charging out of those W's, man.
Oh, close for Cream. Very close.
LNG.
I'm liking this comp for LNG, honestly. I feel like this comp suits LNG. It's like a not super fighty comp. Actually, I say that. It's got Rakan and Jarvan and Corki. I guess it is a pretty fighty comp. It's just Gala can sit at range. But I feel like it's kind of the comp where you're very happy to sit at a distance, throw poke, and gradually win an objective, which is kind of their MO. Oh boy. Zika living that weak side life. Still 2 minutes on plates.
They will end up seeing the movement from Gala and Hung up towards this top.
Okay, reset coming out from Zika. He's got TP as well. See if Cream tries to. Yeah, oh, his TP's on cooldown actually.
Game number 1 in LNG top esports.
Slow one.
And
honestly, I feel like that suits LNG. I'm quite happy with a slow game.
2 divers. One of them is Rakan. Plus the Scar.
I'm curious to see what 369 can do once we get into some fights as well. Did they show Skarner die? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he died off screen while all that shit was going on in the Tribrush bot. They've not done any replays of this series yet. There's been a couple of things I wanted to rewatch, and there's just no replays.
I do see a little bit of mobility around this top side because we have 45 seconds for a Rift Herald to spawn. LNG maybe looking.
Yeah, I'll have to come up to Sheffield, mate. I'll have to come up to Sheffield. I've not been to Sheffield in years anyway, so it'd be nice to.
Just gonna slowly push them out.
Nice to come up.
This opens up for
We'll get Rowan involved as well.
And off the back of it, they're not gonna be able to start up the Herald. It's still got another 30 seconds left, so maybe a good reset for a couple of members.
Man, this is
themselves. Gala's got teleport.
a slow one. This is a slow one.
Maybe
I need some more Mono Eno. Mono Eno coming in.
Second Diam off rip, but he's gonna be never mind. He's got Black Fire touch, so He's 2 items.
I hope
Wow,
Cream can
how-
have
Yeah, let's see
a
how he,
better showing than he
Focus, though. Yeah, you got
did
no
internationally.
additional
I feel like up against Scout,
He does a lot of bloody
Cream
damage.
should still be the underdog in most people's eyes. I know Scout had a bad split, but on average, you expect Scout to be
very, very strong Ziggs.
on better
How
form
they'd
than
look to take this
last
fight.
split.
Top esports again. They've got Mako here on this
Looking
wall.
later
He
on,
needs
and
to be the re-engage or
you know,
he
when
needs
it comes to
be able
side
sit
laning,
back,
these
sway
kinds of
some the
things,
initial engage.
that's where
TN
quite
needs to
often
not
you
be
can see
engaged on her. If he is, it has to be for
the
a good reason,
difference
right? He has
in like
to
reading
be
the
able to
map
find
and
a good
playing with
balance
the
on
team.
back of it.
We'll see. I don't know.
The Rift Herald started up by Hung, of all people. It is going to be pulled off of while you actually have the.
I feel like both teams kind of want this. Look at Mako and 369 barreling up the river right now. This is going to be a 5v5 because Zika has TP as well.
Top esports in code.
They
Got a teleport ward right above
maybe
that
they don't
control on the bottom
compete
side of the
though.
map.
Ooh,
This river here,
bomb
so
on 3.
that's where he wants to pull the
Surprised
trigger.
Gala's just
Irish as
lobbing
well.
his bomb.
Okay.
That's where he's got
Okay,
it.
TP does come in. It's a little bit late.
Just way
Herald's
on
going to
the
be
side.
down.
Oh, the Rift Herald's on the other side. Oh, it's going to be Jackie Love that gets
Okay,
the dark
369
shadow
takes
across,
Way
though.
Way
It's
into
really
the
good.
Death
Now you gotta
Realm.
look at Cream's resets. He's
Oh
already
my
got one
god,
rocket
this is
jump
an
waiting to go
absolute
over on a
wash.
scout.
Good
Cream
lord.
is resetting all over the
Dude,
place,
is it
and
me?
the lactose
Maybe Mordekaiser
intolerant
isn't just a
club, or
Skarner
the
counter. Maybe
lactose
Mordekaiser's
tolerant
just
club
fucking good.
is eating wonderfully here as Cream helps get a double kill for 369. That's going to be 3
That was brutal.
body
That was
bags of
absolutely
LNG.
brutal. They get their Herald and then they just destroy LNG for even thinking about contesting as well.
Available to so many different members. So
Like,
critical.
it's
I
so
think we
hard
get
to contest objectives against
see
Mordekaiser because your jungler just
369
gets
pull it out
taken
that
into the
scenario
Death
as
Realm
well.
and just
Amidst
1v1.
all of it, and whilst all the chaos is going on, TN's
You gotta go.
managed
No
to
worries,
find
man.
its way onto the back line
Nice to
as
chat.
well. So every single
We'll
thing
have
going
to
right
figure.
for Top
I'm
Esports
away for
went right. So
a week or so,
Way goes in,
but then we can figure something else out. Something out
then
after
again,
that.
Oh, actually doesn't
there's
get
no
a
real
knock up there.
follow-up. Yeah,
Or
they
gets
might
nerfed
get
in 4
a good
411. I didn't
The
realize that.
ultimate comes down as well from Brand, and it just
Cream doing well in that fight as
slows
well. Hang on, I
these
want to
key
rewatch that
members
replay
on the
because
side
I
of
didn't
Top Esports. There's just
really,
nothing that LNG can really offer
wasn't
them
really
because the
focused.
follow-up is that so line as well. So every single thing
Right, so Skarner's here. This TES group's pretty comfy.
that could have gone right for Top Esports.
Way
went
dives
right.
in.
So Way goes in.
So he's not even in the Death Realm when the smite. Well, it's
Then
not even a
again,
smite. Jackie
there's
that
no
finishes
real
it.
follow-up. Yeah,
Then he
Mako
pulls
does
him
get
into the
a
Death Realm.
couple
Call of the Forge God
that
forces a
comes
flash
down
from
as well
Scout, and then Cream can punish that.
from Brand.
And they kind of just get
damages
railed,
slow
honestly.
all of these key members on the side of Top Esports. There's just nothing that LNG can really offer there because the follow-up.
Is it
to
just
the
a
initial
damage
engagement
diff?
Way
Like the
was
fact that you've only
so
got Corki and
lackluster.
Ziggs isn't exactly doing a lot of damage yet.
Just makes the fight super
I mean, he
free
will
for
be
Top
now as
Esports
he's
to
finished
start to
second
run it
item.
out.
I don't know if he had 2
And
items
you're
at that
starting
point,
to
but
see the
you don't really
impact
want
that
just an
Mordekaiser
upfront
has, right? You're literally
brawl like
taking
that
a
as Ziggs. You want a
massive
longer
portion
fight.
of LNG's fight potential off of the table early.
I don't know,
And
that
not
felt
only
so
that,
comfortable
your
for Top
AP, you
Esports.
have
It felt
damage.
like they could have
He
made
is massive.
about 5
And
more
those
mistakes
dice
in
are
that
coming up
fight
all
and still
night.
just won it out straight up.
999. That's what LNG are gonna have to call very, very soon. The pace of the game keeps up like this.
Okay.
Big wave. Though Hollow Radiance is a fun item, and Jackie Love. Got a little bit of sustain on the back end, but that ult is.
I think TES are just going to snowball this, aren't they? Hung tries to start engage with Gala's caught.
Completely 100 to 0'd by TN.
Oh, God.
Well, Hung
Second
started
Top
the
Esports
escape
get ahead,
here.
man.
Mako's trying
They
to wrap
just
around to make sure they
They
can't.
just roll.
Pincer maneuver has been initiated. He's gonna stop
Tank
him
the
in
tower, tank the
wall.
tower. Yeah, there we
It's
go.
really the Rift Herald they're after all along. That tier 2.
They were like waiting for the Rift Herald to come up so they could go help Mako.
A lot of extra gold.
Ooh, are they going to send the Herald mid? Okay, 369's a bad driver, never mind.
There. In the first place, no flash. Easy pickings.
Mordar and Ornar, yeah, true.
Top drop to TN.
I mean,
TN's
Mako's
just
value in that
massive
top fight was
injection of gold now
huge.
for Top
But then
Esports. Focus
that
on
next,
mid lane,
that
right? They've got the
dive on the
top
tier 2
side.
there, like,
They stop the dragon stacking.
he's so
It's the entire
tanky,
sequence of play.
even though he's the support.
It's just
The fact that you
really
get to
throwing the
be
game over
basically
for LNG now.
invincible is pretty nice.
problem is,
Way
you're
wants some
getting
chickens.
one-track mind as Way.
Don't know if you can get away with that one, Chief.
Oh, he's gonna go
Back
right
in.
back in on the Kareem, donning shadow
Yeah.
across the board, and Mako is the
Nice
one
response from
comes up with the
TES.
kill.
Oh!
Cream rocket jumps.
Cream has
preemptively out of
barely got
armor.
away with so many
Nice
plays
move
this game.
there, and Top Esports continue to carve out this home of a
I suppose
leader.
that's what you're kind of meant to
now
do
the
is
problem that
Tristana.
LNG
You should hope that
are
you're
gonna
doing that.
face as they suffer another loss for Way. Is that
So
their
Ziggs
composition
is
as a whole
really
is
the only,
very
like,
one-track minded, right?
Ziggs is the only advantage they have left. He's like
Skarner follow up.
about 1,500 gold up on enemy Ornn, which is a bit of a weird comparison anyway. But
you know, this is, you know, slightly different Corki.
So he doesn't see them until it's really late.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe you should.
Really rough.
It's still greedy pathing.
Yeah, I agree with Jamada. Like, I know you couldn't see them, but where else are they going to come from, bro? Like, I think you maybe need to just get under your tower. It's the fact that he stays in that area, right? He needs to just leg it with a satchel charge.
But yeah, now LNG, they kind of have to shift gears, going back to it.
I don't think that this is particularly winnable anymore, honestly, for LNG.
Head first, 5 versus 5.
I mean, we said at the start how much we all loved the fucking top esports draft, right? Have a lot of damage, you got a lot of front line. I feel like this is one of those drafts where you kind of got everything, right? You've got engage, you've got disengage, you've got objective control, you've got damage, you've got front line, you've got AD, you've got AP, you've got sustain from the center. What does this composition lack? This is like the release Ornn of compositions, you know? To the mage and assassin, rogue or whatever the fuck else, I can't remember.
Has been at the top of the LPL. They were one of our MSI representatives, but it has not gone
This
well.
feels
I wouldn't necessarily call them getting
suffocating.
finals.
Good to see that top esports is still on form, though.
Big name orgs are running it back.
I was curious how LNG would look today, and you know, if
it's been really curious to see
if TES would act like the big favorite that I think everyone was expecting them to be.
Top esports, especially after what was a very, very disappointing.
Weiwei's had quite a hard game.
Oh
god, Gala's just getting absolutely
destroyed. There's a man that's just rolling dice in his face, and those dice have spikes.
Oh god.
Esports, they get Cream out of there, and Pale goes wide, and LNG just cannot stick it.
They can't. It's too difficult.
I mean,
this game,
I think it's just pretty much over.
Wait.
I mean, I don't think they end the game here, but like, I'm really struggling to think of a way that LNG come back in this one.
In top esports, they were fine.
Just go next VOD.
They were fine farming. Now that we've reached the 20-minute mark, they are fine moving forward too.
I think Baron's up.
As an immediate answer to whatever the hell Weiwei and Hung are looking for, they don't have to wait for the engage to finish at all.
Reset.
So far,
I don't think it's going to find anything.
All of that extra AoE
oh, we got a replay. Oh, we had a replay earlier.
Comes down, they're looking proactively. Hung goes in, but he's very, very separated from any. He's
I mean,
looking proactively.
What was the angle?
Extra AoE damage. Let's look.
Like Hung and Gala are here. There's a TP from Corki, but it's to red buff. Mako has just started ult, and there are 5 players here for top esports. And Hung goes. Yeah, this is fucking winnable. I like this angle.
Gala gets salted. And like, yeah, what can do, bro?
Yeah.
Splashes out.
I don't know about that engage from Hung, honestly. The early game looked really good. That first few minutes where he got the kill bot, then went mid and got set up the kill there as well.
If there was one.
Yeah, that was.
He's literally 3,000 gold up, obviously, over the non-farming.
That was not it.
But it is more so. He is the damage factor at this point. Of time, they have bought some time with those dragon stackings. They're going to position around the Baron to maybe.
I mean, Drake's up in 40, but honestly, who cares about Drake this game? Mako is just going to face check. Okay, they start on him. I don't know if there's any follow-up onto Jaculov. Yeah, the bomb is literally it. It's almost enough damage. Okay, Zika's flashing for him. Oh, Jaculov! He's got tighter corners. he just out-corners him. Oh man. Oh dear. Weiwei and Zika both just die from trying to all in Jaculov and just.
They get the free kills on the back end. Top esports, this is a very, very fast Baron. Scout, he's got a big one in the chamber right now.
Needs Leandri over Blackfire. Well, you kind of need the Blackfire because it's your. I don't know if he went Archangels, I doubt it, but Blackfire is your boss chapter item. Leandri doesn't give you any. Oh, he's got Ludens though. Yeah, I don't know. Especially in these comps, yeah, I feel like you get a lot of value out of Leandri. I mean, I'm no absolute optimized builds guy, I couldn't tell you the absolute maximum value, but I know that Blackfire Torch is like the absolute darling item of pretty much all mage players currently. So could be habit, could be that genuinely thinks it's just better. Either way, you're getting dots.
That gets completely turned on its head.
Oh my god, they basically just 2v5'd them.
Be a big moment. They're gonna save the kill potentially here. Oh, it's gonna go to Jackie Love anyways, and they're gonna wipe house here. 3 down.
Oh, 369's flanking. Oh my god, I don't think they even get away. Well, Hung will because he's Rakan, but Gala's going fucking nowhere.
What do you do when you got 9s all in front of you? And that's the last inhib on tower on the bot side going down. The mites are aplenty. It's looking like a Zerg rush right now. As
Jesus, top. Okay. I don't know what LNG did to piss them off, but they were fucking angry coming in today.
It's 1-0 to kick us off in dominant style. 11,000 gold in the lead.
All right. Well, based on how much is left in the VOD, it's feeling like a 2-0. That's the problem we're watching after the fact is the VODs kind of include automatic spoilers in just like their duration. All right. Cream goes away. Nice and comfortable. I really like Talia at the minute. I feel like Talia is a lower priority than she probably should be with the fact that it's a mid-jungle flex. I think, personally, I think Talia should be way higher. Draft priority for more teams. I like LNG are picking it so early on. But I suppose they're safer to do so because Corki and Tristana are banned, which are kind of the premium mid laners right now.
Just letting the Kalista through. I guess the Varus is still
got your control mage matchup, which you're quite happy to take as Talia.
Big guns in the bot side that
although we've seen plenty of Talia versus Tristana.
It is the rumble here for a little bit of flexibility on top esports.
Surely TES FF at 15 twice. Surely, dude.
In some way, shape, or form, but
there's no way it doesn't happen, right?
I really like the Talia actually to set up for LNG with a little bit of flexibility there too if it goes to Weiwei.
Yeah, this is really smart from LNG. Because not only can Nico be flexed into the mid lane, never mind, they picked Mortis. So now, if top esports want, they can put that Rumble bot into that matchup, and they'll have a lot of firepower and a lot of burst damage to go up against the Nautilus Kalista. And also, of course, like you were highlighting, the option for the ability to just put it in the top lane if it's a good matchup. 369 certainly very prevalent. Now these bans for LNG.
Okay. I keep forgetting that we're on a VOD. I don't have to wait for the picks to come in. I can look at the end of the draft.
I wonder if there will be that play option he's willing to
I expect for him to have some fighting potential there.
Some
setup.
Actually, on top. Wow. Feels like ages since I've seen just on top. Gonna be against Rumble. Lee for TN. I mean, it looks like just a very solid composition from TES, right? You've got huge range and then all in follow-up, finish off kind of stuff from Alistair and Lee. You've also got disengage from Alistair and Lee. LNG, bit of poke themselves with the. I'm assuming this will be a lethality Kalista. In Italy, you have much better go buttons on the side of LNG. I feel like I can see the angle with the LNG composition, but I much prefer top esports composition, you know? I feel like 369 is just going to be chilling in this laning phase, just farming up first strike on their own. Like, I mean, you've got a very neutral mid lane, like, Cream's going to be under no pressure there. And you've got the Varus Alistair versus Kalista Nautilus. You expect Kalista to be able to get a fair bit of pressure during the early stages, but once a bit of lethality comes in, you just one-shot the waves, so you're not, it's not like a huge pressure point. I don't know if that'll be enough for Weiwei to play that. The other thing is, as well, is against OMG, Weiwei played in Italy, and some of his invades were like a little bit suspect. Like, quite a few times, or at least a couple of times during that OMG series, Wei was like, obviously he face checked Tribrush just after Drake died. There was a couple of times where he was invading camps and like nearly goes down as well, which I guess is the Nidalee thing, but there's an extent to which it's like, I feel like there's a few teams, LNG being one of them, that like to pick Nidalee without necessarily having like much setup for her. Obviously you got Nautilus in this composition, so you do have some setup. You got Talia as well, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how Wei does. Because I've also said, like, ooh, I don't know about Nidalee in this comp, and then Nidalee just fucking destroyed the game, so. No spoilers, a Nexus will be destroyed. True Team BDS. This is why you guys are so good. Just understand the game on a different level.
A little bit of the momentum that can be got from the Nidalee, but more so, I think the mid lane matchup is really interesting.
Do you know, I was really looking forward to figuring out how this was going to end, but it's a shame. There's no point in watching the rest of the VOD now. You've ruined it.
Early proactivity,
Ruined it for
early
everyone.
machinations for both these would-be world star junglers.
Gank set up for top mid are better for LNG.
We'll see how game 2 pans out.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Tieng really cares about like ganking those lanes necessarily. It's more about like diving if you can get Zika chunked or counter ganking through the Nidalee and like just trying to mark the Nidalee. Hung with a level 1.
This is just chaos.
Oh god.
Bring it.
I love how aggressive Jackie Love positions. He's like, Hung's hook is on cooldown. He ain't hooking me. He's like, come on, let's fucking fight. Let's fucking fight. Alright, let's get to
as LNG.
Okay, lane invade.
For a lane swap, so they want to not necessarily get out of this lane matchup in the bottom lane, but they want to put Rumble behind, right? And this is exactly what this lane swap is going to do. Very often, it's very easy.
So
to
we're
tunnel
bullying
when it comes to
369
lane swapping
is
about
the game plan
bot lanes
from
like
LNG.
about bad matchups. This matchup is, you know,
Dunno.
fine. It's a volatile one, but
I mean,
now
369 should hopefully just walk away from this.
First item 4 relatively free, and 369 is
Wasn't sure if Hung would like try and get spicy with it. Because you can run Hex Flash on Nautilus. I don't know what his secondary runes are. I assume he's got Hex Flash. You can just be quite aggressive with your initial flash. Try and burn 369 flash to set up for a dive or a play later. Or maybe you just get a kill with a CC chain, like if Zika goes for his W or his E. Although Zika typically will want to go for his Q, but
eventually going to take his charge in bot side.
On his way to go and assist.
they don't go for it. So standard lane swap here. So the reason that they're doing the lane swap, they want to bully 369, but also they want to set up Wei for a good path. Tien, though, started on his wolves. So Wei is about to discover that the wolves are not here. So even with the split map, doesn't quite get as much as he would like. He started his own wolves as well, though. So they are going to trade, I believe, evenly across the map. By the end of this one, once Tien has done the Krugs and moves in and gets the blue and the Gromp.
369 on the bot side, so they'll know that something
God, Lee Sin is really fucking slow in his first clear.
For the plates, we've seen this time and time again since MSI. It's a strategy that Weibo has been
I guess he's up against the Nidalee. Nidalee's so fucking fast.
We'll see plates going down either way right now.
So, standard stuff.
Mazel as a lane swaps. Oh, no, they can't dive in. How do you feel about lane swaps as a play-by-play? You know, like we're probably not gonna have much action. As I don't think.
Curious what he says here.
Anything too crazy? Because personally, I actually quite like him. You know, I feel like I'm in the minority of people. I will say.
I'm right there with you, bud. I think the way that it changes the gameplay and the like adaptation you have to have, it feels weird because it's different, but it's cool.
Yeah, because that's pretty much where I'm at. Because if you're old head, right? If you're
I think that's fair. I don't.
You're as old as Dom, right?
I don't overtly disagree with that.
You've been here since like season 2.
I was of the same opinion during MSI. I'm a little bored of it.
But you'll remember where like
the problem with it is the problem with lane swaps in my mind is
every
that
game was lane swap and that was boring. this,
But
though,
it was a bit different, I felt like. At the
It
time.
does kind of.
there was, you know,
It
less
reduces the value of
debates, right? So
aggressive
less
picks
debates on that, but
that are very good in the first level or two.
yeah, like there's also that, right? I feel like there was a little bit more.
So things like
strategy to
Draven,
double
you basically
jump,
never
because
get your
people, they
early
double
levels
cancel
where
big
your
goals,
trading is
or
just
you
so
want
much
big
better
goal
than
hits,
everyone
big hits,
else's,
things like that. You would balance out all of that stuff. So there is definitely
which kind of reduces the value of those
but I think the
picks,
fact that it's not every single
especially
game
if you're up
is
against
a
like
very nice kind of change of pace. To,
like a Lucian or something like that.
consistent chaos you would
Lucian's more than happy to just swap out of that lane, so it kind of
for us,
it removes.
people that want to see
I mean, it doesn't remove aggressive strategies because you can like it's not like Draven just ceases to exist at that point, but I feel like you lose a lot of value on those kinds of lane bully picks.
I think there's a lot of credit to go around, but hey, there was that one
Zooming in
interview,
on
you know,
Zika
they
farming.
credited G2 credited IP. I'm just saying. Anyways, we have objectives now coming up, and that's been a big moment of contention for both teams. We're getting
I'm gonna
into play on
oh,
bot series.
picked the
I
wrong time
wanna
to skip.
beg the question
Okay,
now,
Jackalope going way too
team
far
to see that
forwards.
now we're getting actually a play on bot side.
Wayways moved in. Mako the target.
Mako going to be turned into chopped beef as Jackie Love steps back up to get some damage back
Yum
down.
yum chopped
But
beef.
that means
I'm allergic
LNG
to
have
beef.
priority over the dragon now.
Yeah, and they should definitely get it.
Nice for Wayway.
In the area, but they
Just
really
walks into
want it.
lane.
Mako that they get him.
Gets a free kill. He's already got his
Even actually
boots, by the way.
They're kind of eyeing up a play as they continue to step
Really
that way, but
nice
there's no
to be
mid
playing
pressure.
and
Cream's got that one
AP
shot, but
nearly,
there's
right?
no more from
Where
Scouts,
you
so
can
it's
just
maybe
go
like a
boots
fast
first
rotation.
item. It
It's about
feels
getting
really good as a first item, and
really
you
one of
get
those
your
ways to
boots
crash
movement speed
full
as a
of cover,
jungler.
but they didn't
Fucking
quite
fly
get
around the
this
map.
Dragon. It's actually more likely to go for top esports
Yeah.
or a play either way as Cream.
So Tien's moved in. Ooh,
Pilot is
Cream
there. He's gonna
flashing.
go for it. He
Oh,
won't get the
Cream.
damage is enough at Cream with the solo
Let's
kill
go,
over Scout.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, when you're at
All
the
right,
line of
Cream's
threshold,
feeling it.
50-ish%, 60%,
MSI vibes are gone. Game 1 vibes are gone.
You're gonna die.
He's back.
As soon as that ultimate
Just had
comes,
a-
so well played Cream finds that solo
Just
kill.
had a
It's all about
saucy
how
first game of the series.
going into this
Had a
game,
saucy
all that
international
for
tournament,
that
but
mid
you
lane
know
should
what?
be super hype, and
We live and learn. And he's
admittedly,
just
they
solo
were 2
killed
for
Scout.
in game 1.
Just
Didn't
absolutely
result in anything too
destroyed
major.
the man.
This game, however, Cream is
He
the one
looks
that
it.
gets the edge. We'll see how that mid lane matchup now plays out. Top esports Tien, he's on these grubs. Did get that first one.
Oh, the Scuttle Crab's
Find the
betraying
start
him.
at the very
It's
least.
moving to Wayway.
Not gonna get the second.
Okay, he smited the crab.
Smite to it.
He's kind of sticking around.
He's the one with numbers.
I think if Hung just
So it should be
walks
easy
there,
to secure the
there's a
other
real
side.
angle.
What
I think
love
stopping
about
to
that,
Hex Flash.
solo kill for Cream
I
is
don't know.
just the momentum it gives
I think
you.
if he just walks
for
at them,
top
maybe
esports
there's a
competition, but
kill
also
angle
what it
there.
means for Cream, right? I think we've seen a big growth from this guy since his time on top esports coming over this year from OMG. Long time OMG star, literally winning them games for like a year, 2 years, winning Rookie of the Splits,
Bro.
things like that. And I think now
Tell me about his
we've
Kiana.
seen him adapt. Not only is he playing these facilitators, he's able to play aggressive picks as well and take it to some of the best. Now, Gala's
Oh,
going to
Gala?
step up here.
I was
And,
going to say,
there's
hang
gonna
on.
be a flame spitter right at his back. Meanwhile,
Oh, boy.
LNG might have pulled the trap
Oh,
here.
boy.
That
I don't think they were ready for
right
4
in the
people.
369, and the Cougar
Oh,
balls
red.
come out, but it's the Ren that kills
Oh,
him.
Tien's
Now, Wei Wei
inting
trying
for
to
the
get out
bonus
with the
kill.
snipe,
It's
and
not
that's
going to
a
work.
double
I mean, he's
kill
not
for
inting, is he? He was
Gala,
definitely
and
dead
they'll
anyway.
be gunning him down
Maybe
now.
inting was the wrong phrase, but
Clean execution from LNG there. Not a single member dies, and they pick up Tien and 369 on the back end. Zeka didn't cancel, or rather did cancel his base there to pull back the Call of the Forge God and assist in the actual tower dive
Nice.
itself. Now teleports down here to pick up some of the wave.
are they going to dive him? He doesn't have Call of the Forge God, but he's tanky as fuck.
Has exhaust as well, may I add. So
Ooh.
if he can
You
get him
say
range
that,
to
maybe
use
you
it.
cast a curse. So
Yeah, I
get
don't
him
think they
back.
can.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
Jesus, that tower
That,
shot.
wound up tower shot does about half of Jackie Love's health. Meanwhile, there's one turret plate left down there. So Top Esports been doing really nicely, getting those plates at least for themselves, getting a little bit.
I
of
mean,
gold.
look at
The
where all
problem
the
is
gold is. The fact
that's
that
an
all
opportunity
3 kills
already
have gone into
completed down
Gala's
there on the bot
pocket.
side.
Trying to trade one back, exactly, yeah.
Solo kill though, because more into ult straight away.
I do
Scout
like
doesn't
these cinematic
try to
things,
flash it. Auto comes in as well.
but I feel like
Q
I also just want to actually see what happened again. Like, that doesn't really help me look at the 1v1 at all. It looks cool,
little
but
bit slow on the trigger. I
it
feel
doesn't really...
with the resonate.
I don't really know how that 1v1 went from that replay, which is sort of the point of a
Even if he
replay.
does, I mean, we're talking about the difference of
Man,
maybe making
double
it
kill for
1-1
Gala. He already got
versus
the first
getting
kill
one
as
down
well.
the extended, most
Tian couldn't
likely.
quite answer it.
Gala, though, gets that
Already got
double kill.
opportunity.
He's at opportunity already. 9 minutes into the game.
Oh boy.
Already
Damn,
He's
Scout
second
is
early as
20
well.
CS
Very
down.
strong, this Kalista is Scout.
Cheeky little
Actually eating the worst
Severin
damage
Bolt
rate.
as well.
Bear in mind, this is Cream with Sword
Oof.
Shoes, Thorin's Ring, and an Abato.
I do think
yeah.
Hui is just kind of
He is
broken.
pumping out the damage right now.
I like Hui is just so safe, so comfortable.
Side skirmish. They're gonna get this dragon
There's
as
so
well.
few matchups where you're like really worried about picking the Hui as well.
Advantages from these skirmishes they're finding themselves with.
Yeah, able to use the strength of the bot side to help them lean into that a little
I
bit.
will
They
say,
need to go back and
there's no
see
way
what that
First
last
Strike doesn't
wave
get
there,
nerfed.
as there is just a one turret play left on
Like
spot
the
for top esports to take. But that objective
the way that you
is
can just
pretty
farm
big
gold
for
with it. Like I've been
LNG
playing
to
First
have
Strike
consistent,
Sivir.
but
I don't know
the
if you
next
guys
big
have seen this
objective, so
build.
they're so missed
You go
on
First
right
Strike
now,
into
is
Static
gonna
Shiv
disrupt
on
a
Sivir.
minute. That
And you can do it on
could mean the
Caitlyn as
difference
well.
of these
And you
late
literally
game
just
objectives
one-shot
that
minion
push
waves,
later after
and
fights, because
every
yeah, the
single
two that
wave,
have
your
already been
Static
secured
Shiv
by
or your
LNG.
Ricochet will hit an enemy champion, and you literally just farm free gold the whole time. It's ridiculous. It's so funny. Honestly.
They combine rotations. It just means you can't leave
All you
people
have to
alone.
do is not int,
Coming on side
and you
lane.
just
If you accidentally muck up a rotation, all of
And
a
if in
sudden
next
you have
match,
to fight
oh,
around
okay,
just
yeah.
one person hitting mid tower and it just dies.
I think rightly so, honestly, because it's
Stuff can be.
silly. It's silly.
And I've liked their addition to the game overall since the start of the season. I will say as well.
I feel like I'm the only person in the league scene that doesn't keep up with like what's happening
Yeah, it does,
on the
it does give the top side a
patch
little more
after the
flavor.
live
It
patch.
does
Like
make the game a little
I'm not
more
even
enjoyable.
properly
More
up to
team
date
patch
on the
still-
live
still gonna say
patch
it's a
because
win-more objective, right?
I try
You
and
have to be hitting the towers
keep my
in the first
focus
place.
on the current pro
The power
patch
of them really can't be understated,
because
especially after a couple of the buffs they've got now. Focusing back on this
like
game,
if I'm trying to keep
Jackie Love can get
1410
his
and
tower back.
1411 and 1412 in my head at the
A
same
large chunk of
time,
gold kind of clawed back between him and
it's
Gala.
just a disaster.
But, again,
It all blurs
you know,
together for me, so I have to try and
they are getting
keep
their
my mind in
objective for us,
1410
and they're probably gonna be
until
very
the
happy with it.
pros change
Just have to
patch.
consistently keep the tempo up, keep the pressure up, and actually make use of this 5 grub takedown that they've got for themselves.
Yeah, interesting timing there.
You wouldn't have thought that'd
They-
be that
they
hard,
didn't
really, but
position around that objective whatsoever.
I've got a
There was
slow
nothing
brain.
else on the map, though,
That's
as
why I'm a
well.
play-by-play,
Like,
not a
just
colour
that
caster.
vision control that LNG have so toughly fought for over on the top side meant that they just didn't want to give the fight.
I will
there.
say,
Now,
this is
more
feeling
plays
very
going over this
reminiscent
time to
of the first
other
game,
side
isn't
of the
it?
map where
When you think
Gala and
about
LNG
how
are
that
gonna be picking
first
up their
game
own.
started, it
It's
was
gonna be a
LNG,
return
like,
turret, just like
nice, decent
TES
start,
bot
getting an
side.
advantage. I think they were like 1,500 gold up at one point,
That tower, right?
getting
Like,
some gold
that
on
could've been
Ziggs, killing towers.
still
It's
level
like,
up
once
that.
again,
Maybe
Gala
contest, and those
has got a little bit
contestations
ahead. Once again, the gold lead is a little bit in favor of them. And then there was just one Herald fight where Top Esports completely rinsed LNG, and the game just ended from there. Well, it didn't end from there, but you know what I mean. That's where the snowball started, and then LNG never got another look in.
Again,
So I'm a little worried
they find one win somewhere.
about that happening again, because again, like,
Losing
this composition,
extended.
the long-range damage from Jackie Love Cream and 369, like, Equalizer comes down with a Spiraling Despair and a Q from Jackie Love.
Slow
Anyone's going to get
by
one
LNG,
shot.
but I don't think they're going to get an additional play off this. Jackie Love just going to back up.
A lot of it's going to be about objective setup. Who's getting there first, who's playing better with tempo to get on those objectives, because when you've both got a lot of sort of poke damage coming out,
Yeah, we
being
have
in the river
items
first
there
is a
for top
big
esports
advantage for you.
majority, at least TN, Cream, and Jackie
Oh,
Love.
hang on, someone's at my
Really
door.
catching
I'll be
up
right
a
back.
bit to LNG.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. There's a parcel outside.
These first item spikes there. But I think that's where the conversation of Weiwei TN becomes a little bit more broad in how they make the moments happen. I think Weiwei is going to be waiting for his team a lot of time to set up.
I forgot what we were talking
while
about.
TN is
Forgot what
gonna
was
be
going on
what
in the game.
makes it happen for top esports.
I was up in 40 seconds. That's the scary bit. That's where LNG lost the game last time.
He's got to try and make a play into. Oh, hello, Jackie. Look good.
You see that right there? That little interaction that is
One of the best for the
what's going to be
reason.
happening later on in the game as well. Every time LNG try and go in, Mako just plays
They're moving on Cream.
completely denial.
Cream doesn't know.
Oh,
Cream doesn't know. Oh, now he knows. Does he know? He gets
okay,
a
Flash.
Able to get the severing bolt off at
They
range.
really would have liked more than a Flash there, to be honest, I think. Oh, no.
Oh, on the other side, Mako
Oh, God, it's
finds the
Gala.
engage on the Gala. Now Top Esports, they've
Gala's
turned it
had
on
kind
its
of an
head
awkward
here.
series.
Big
Like, his early games have been
severing
good, but
bolt from
like
the
that
side
play
of
where he
Cream.
kind of got caught on the side of the play bot when he was playing Ziggs.
He cleans that one up, and Top
Like he was
Esports
caught just next to
now
Red
have
Buff.
shown their teeth
Here he's just
as
kind
they
of
are
walking through
1,000
River on his
gold up
own.
over LNG.
It's a couple of QT in this game that maybe could have forced something out of LNG, but he snipes hard on the end.
Again,
of the
I
play, which is
want to
good.
look at the setup again, but
Mako
ah,
catches out Gala in the river. I think he's the one that got the shutdown though. That's the problem. Does feel a little bit bad for Jackie Love, but at the end of the day, still sniping that off.
give me the
Gala.
replay. Give me the
Gold
oh,
is gold. So put Mako in a position where he's really going to base
Dan
for his
feeling.
first item now.
saucy with it.
Yep.
Picked up for his team.
He's
So
got a
still,
Eclipse
at
as
the
well.
end
He's
of the
doing
day,
some
always got that
damage.
gold in the carries where you can find
One
it.
camp away from
Gold to
upgraded
now.
smite too.
Esports definitely
If
feel
he could do
really good
chicken
about that, but
on the way here, he'd have a better smite. I don't think he's even got time to get here. Never mind do chickens as well.
the question is it going to be another cloud? We had a lot of clouds today.
Oh,
As,
369.
369.
no equalizer.
Totally went where nobody should have gone. And he's gonna
Oh,
die
Weiwei's
to Weiwei,
inted
who
for it.
Now has completely overextended
That was
himself,
so
separating both
over the
distance,
top.
and Mako's gonna
That
pick
was
up a second
incredibly
kill
over
for
the top.
himself.
Oh, and
Bates
Gala's
on to the
caught
double
again.
knockup. Zika is trying to fight, but look at Cream.
Cream's just
Cream
going to
has
finish him on the
mega
back. He's
angle
zoning
right now,
both
setting
carries. That's
both
Gala's
flash out by
flash.
Gala. They still have a fight. Top Esports still
And
one
Zik is
kill.
playing fucking
Mako
Ornn,
still
so he
wants
goes
to
in
get
and
that engage
disrupts
going,
Jackie
but
Love, but
LNG
there's no
more
follow-up because
strong,
Cream
will
just
move
zoned
back to
everyone
mid
else
lane.
away.
Yeah.
And Zik has no
Little
real
bit
threat of his
extension
own.
to finish off 369.
Oof.
Just a little bit too bloodlusted there. I didn't quite
Catch you later, Team
where
BDS.
Ultimate ended
Good
up
luck
going.
in LEC. That starts
I missed all of
soon,
that.
right?
I think I was a little bit too focused on the
Sure,
ball
LEC
half of
starts
the skirmish, but Gala was
Hope it goes
chugging
well.
at the end of that play, so I imagine it hit him. This is the original topside pick onto Gala.
Oh,
Flash
God.
Oh, Mako, really nice engage. But again, like Gala.
And I think after Shotgun Trample claimed that.
It's not just a Gala problem there.
It was really
Oh,
bad.
tomorrow. Nice. Nice.
Unlucky.
Well, enjoy.
AoE
Enjoy.
damage. Can't do much
Oh,
about it. Good snipe.
gorgeous little cue there from TN.
TN as well, just to pour in that little bit of extra gold.
Like, it's not just a Gala problem, that is a
They kill-
Hey, you remember
they
that
kill that
objective?
tower
LNG
before
moving
the
as a team problem.
Remember that
Because
objective
Gala does
took
have
out
to get to
forever
the
ago?
play.
Yeah, that one's gonna
Like,
come
the
back
safer
to
option is to
here.
go
Top
all the way
Esports
through the
crashing
jungle.
in the
That's
mid
not
lane.
really
They
a
get the weakness
feasible
wall out from Scout, but they've got what they
alternative.
came for, maybe
They're out
even more
position.
than that. Zika almost
Oh!
low equalizer, not going to get him with the
Love
snipe
the
on the
equalizer
end.
to try and
Again,
finish the
half of
job.
The tier 2 in mid
A
lane.
little over the
LNG
top, I think,
able to
but-
fight back a little bit here.
But I guess if you get the kill,
But they're still losing this tier 2
I mean,
battle.
what does it actually get you if you get that
Oh,
kill? I'm
seismic
pretty sure
shot.
you're still getting
That's
tier
big.
2
Mako's
regardless.
almost dead.
Okay,
Scout just
Mako's
claims the
dead.
kill, throwing rocks into him. The tower does
Maybe
end
an
up
angle for
falling.
LNG
Weiwei's
here.
low, but he can
Zika's
chop
not a part of the
spears from
play though,
distance. Here comes
so
Scout. Another seismic
oh,
shove. Seismic shoves are making the difference here, but it can't
there's
get the
just
kills
no-
just yet. And LNG will
no way to
strike,
finish
but
the
they'll
job.
back off in
If
the
they
end.
have Ornn in
Honestly,
that
silent
play,
ability
man,
of that player is Cream
that
on the
might
way
just
out.
be like
Just the
3 or
ability
4
to
kills.
push out
That's basically an ace angle if Ornn is
I don't know
there
if
and
that's
has
what he
ult.
wanted, but it would've
I
been
don't.
interesting.
I think he's happy that one.
They really need that Call of the Forge God to actually
But yeah,
close
just
the
fact
gap.
that, Cream is able to zone out Hong from being able to follow up. I think it was twice. It was once at the Raptors and then another time, right, actually on the bottom half Raptors. 2 times back to back. Just ensures that LNG can't find a major punish on the back end of that, and they get Scout Splash for the trouble. So they get everything they need. Top Esports, and all of a sudden, a game that was feeling really.
How does
really,
one
you know,
get
pressured
LEC
Top Esports,
co-stream?
one that LNG had a fair amount of
That a
control
thing?
over.
You have to
Now
partner
sees
with a team, right?
down just under, or just over rather, 2,000 gold. Starts off this mid lane siege though, right? I think Scout finds that first seismic shove onto Mako. There's no unbreakable will, so the burst damage is simply just there, executed. But then it's about trying to find that follow-up on that chase out that just means that LNG can't even really trade much more than that
Yeah.
Mako kill.
And you see there,
So the question is,
Unbreakable was literally like 2-3 seconds
can
away
things
from
change?
coming
Last time, TES just kind
Here comes
of
Ornn
bodied
though.
from this
Zika
point. Okay,
ready
Jackie Love's
called
caught.
into
Good
battle.
CC
They actually
chain.
just completely
That's
take
one
down
kill.
Jackie Love. Where we've seen this before, but on the other side, now 369
Mako's
trying to
pretty
set up a
tanky.
line for Top Esports to retreat back to. They
This is
will still have 4 bodies
5v4. Are they
available.
really gonna
There's
stick
no
around?
objectives
Okay.
up, so they'll back off too.
There's no Drake up or anything, so
Very
it's a nice pick, but
tense
I don't
exchange
think
between
it
these two
really leads
teams.
to anything.
Jackie Love is caught out by the call of the Forge God, and now LNG have an opening.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the LEC co-streamers as well.
They're gonna get a
It's
good
not a
chunk out of it as
it's
well.
not a regular
Not even
thing,
taking
right?
things
It's
that they
just if
grasp
you're part of
on.
a team. So
Don't wanna overstep their bounds.
Caedrel only gets to do it because he's
Still
Fnatic's
a nice little
co-streamer.
chunk and a good pick right before this game
Um,
comes up. All of the elements will be back off cooldown by the time that objective spawns,
unless
so
you're
just
like an
look forward to the back
in-studio
pockets of LNG
guest,
trying
I'm
to
pretty
claw
sure
something
you
out.
have to do it through one of the teams.
Wall might be the apt word for it. Weiwei's damage is going to be clutch, but here Jackie Love completely
How the hell did that hit?
Yeah, I mean, spell
I'm
shield's
pretty
just
sure
really
he still
deep,
goes down even
right?
if that
The
doesn't
orb-
hit, because I'm
orb
pretty
is
sure the
able to just
all
strip
the
it
Force
away.
God would just land.
And even though you won't get that extended knock-up, they will still find you. And not only that, in this case, it's a real good follow-up from them to ensure that that
Yeah.
knock-up does come through. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be
one good
honest.
thing about that play is that Jackie Love
Not feeling good for
actually
LNG
had
here.
flash to blow it. So now
But
he
part of
knows
that reason is less about analysis and more about
and they do have a good bit of control.
knowing how long the VOD is.
Unlikely to see a repeat.
I don't think we'd have time for a third game in this series. The question is, how does it
Remember,
happen?
This is a battle for the top of Group C.
'Cause they're
Both
2
teams
Drakes down right now,
1-0. A win here with
And
the
they lost
at the top
5
of the double
grubs.
round robin
It was a
group.
really good early
Will
game
face
for
each
LNG,
other
honestly.
again, but Top Esports have already struck
Like, they
the
had a
match.
gold lead, they
Have
had an
small
objective lead,
advantage now.
it
They've
all
worked
was
out
feeling
for themselves
good.
Early into this game, we're at 20 minutes now. We'll have objectives up on both sides of the map.
This
We're
has
looking
not
at a
been
tussle in mid lane as Weiwei gets half
the
top
mega
taken
banger that
from
I was hoping for, I'll be honest.
Because that was a big chunk, but Dragon's taken off screen. High Top Esports all the control. And then you trying to rest something back in the top side, but it's just very shallow vision that they're about to yield. So
I'm excited for V2 of this matchup to see if there's a big improvement from LNG.
Top Esports.
But I think
continues
if we
slowly
get
but surely
to
begin the strangling
the second...
of LNG.
I mean, there's plenty of split left, right?
I'm
But
really just waiting for them as well.
if LNG just loses to Top Esports both times in this double round robin,
LNG
at that point, Jackie Love? That was a
Top Esports press their go button.
that was a hell of an ultimate.
That was a heal from Gala there.
All right. I mean, hey, a win's a win.
Interesting.
I know what cooldown is longer between
Interesting.
Rumble,
I obviously
Marisol,
thought
and
Gala was
Soko.
gonna
That's
So,
true.
do back, I guess? I don't know. I'm not really sure what he thought.
Very, very funny. But
Yeah, I feel like I
LNG
kind of... Maybe I got a bit overexcited about LNG.
far behind. When you, like, actually zoom
I was
out
starting
and
to
look
believe
behind
maybe
the
they're a top
players,
team again.
Mhm.
They're not overly behind right now.
Maybe they've got a
All the
bit
resets
more
come through.
work
But
to
in
do
terms of
yet.
just The pressure, the feel of the game, and also, of course, the context.
I
of
want
how
to
the teams
believe.
wanna fight
I
and
really
the
do.
champions involved. It just feels like it's going to be so difficult for Gala to find favorable.
I don't know why I want to believe either. I'm trying to figure out like what it is about this team that makes me want to believe in them, because
Whilst they do have these
they
very
play
reliable
pretty
tools,
boring.
it
It's
just
not
feels they
like
haven't
this
been
is a
able to
team
use them
that's
for the last
super
10
exciting
minutes
to watch or anything like that, but I just feel like
We have a third item completed.
I just feel like this roster should be good, you know? It just feels like
for Scout's second item, so going
That's-
a little bit more defensive. A lot of ability blocking.
I don't know.
utility
You just
for
look at
LNG
this
so
roster
far.
and you think, how the
Now we
fuck
have
are they
Sky
not
for TN, so
like a
he'll be
top
doing
4
lot more
roster?
damage now too.
Gonna guess
The
Zika,
most interesting thing is
Weiwei,
how
not
Top
necessarily
Esports
in
have
that category, Hung
entered
as
a lot of
well.
these fights. I think
But
what's
Gala and
crucial
Scout
in
at very
the next
least.
couple of minutes especially is we're literally just looking at TN for
But I
his
feel like
engagement
Zika, Weiwei, and
and
Hung
more
all
so
have the
Han or
potential
Scout
to
get those big ones for LNG unless
be
Zika
a part of
can
that
find
conversation, you know?
They've been able to
Maybe not
play the
necessarily
position
like
pretty well,
Scout and
but they
Gala,
do
you
catch them
expect to
out
be top
and
players
catch them out
every
here in
split.
mid lane.
Yeah, this will should
But-
secure this tier 1
At least to the
job there from Scout on LNG.
potential contender level, you know,
Reset
of
up,
that.
wave to catch on the bottom side.
I feel like I'm saying a lot of words here. I don't know if any of
Talk
them are
about how
making
that
any
early lane
sense.
swap can really impact, you know, a top laner's ability to find economy in the early stages, but
Yeah, I kind of agree with
he's done
that,
a really good job of
KXD.
recovering.
Like,
He's already at 2 items,
they
23
do...
minutes in.
They're a very reactive
Really
team,
not
right?
so
They're like...
really not the worst
They're
position
kind of an
to be in.
ambush team where they're waiting for you to
The
make a
additional layer
mistake
of
and then they
transparency
punish
can
really
really
hard.
Mhm.
out
And I
so
do think
much
that's
so
sort
far.
of fine,
There's the
but
seismic jump. Oh, if the Sonic Wave connects, they definitely
it's not a very
follow that one.
reliable
There go.
way of playing, right? Especially once you get higher up in the
No big
standings.
deal.
Like
Heal
if
back to full,
they'll
easy
probably
peasy.
be in the top group for the next stage of playoffs, for the next stage of the split, sorry. That kind of
Yeah,
style.
Esports, I mean, they could just keep
It'll only
great,
beat half
and
the
that's
table.
the very
It'll beat you teams like
frustrating
Weibo,
part about this composition
maybe
is
even teams
how
like
much damage
NIP,
can come from just.
But when it comes to teams like BLG, Top Esports, JDG, you're really going to struggle with this kind of style.
Into the damage of a rumble, Huey, and then you've got to deal with the peel, the knockbacks potentially of Alistar.
But also, there's time. For them to get to a better spot by the time those matches are coming.
And they've not been able to set up a pocket of vision really to this is actually a pocket of vision
Love,
for the
he's gonna dodge. Oh, can't dodge out of that one. Oh no! Wei Wei.
Oh
Okay,
boy!
Hunk is gonna save the day twice there. Wei Wei finally cuts him down with his claws.
Did his
They
best
get
to
one
dodge
for
everything.
LNG, and those are the kinds
Maybe a
of
little bit greedy to be that far up the lane by yourself,
over and over again.
hoping to just sort of brute force prio there with the lethality virus, but
the max range ultimate of Ornn plus Hong, so
punished pretty heavily.
get their pick. JackieLove had no business being that far up, by the way. Everyone was either on a side lane or in base.
Agreed, Jamada.
Very, very
Agreed.
greedy from JackieLove, but we love him nonetheless, don't we? Something we've seen him do far too many times.
Don't worry about it. Come on, you don't gotta rub salt in the wound here, bro.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Oh, but they're about to. They're about to.
Look, if it's not me, it's the observers. All right.
And one thing I will say, this is the power of ult. Even if the ult doesn't hit, the initial slow, followed by it kind of like forces the flash, right? He doesn't even flash there, but because he doesn't flash, he stands close enough to Nautilus to just get ulted. So that is the sheer value of the long-range engage from the Ornn, especially when you've got secondary follow-up from Nautilus. It's so fucking hard to play against. JackieLove, I mean, look, these are the errors that we're talking about LNG capitalizing on. He made a mistake, and LNG instantly do punish it.
I like it. I'm here for it. And now, the fact of the matter is, LNG can kind of readapt down towards bot side if they want to. And
oh my god.
over Assault there as well, though, and get some.
Try and make that trade happen.
So we're going to do Drake, Tien, LNG group up around Baron.
Yeah, on a cheeky Baron, they do.
They don't really have that much Baron damage with Lethality Callista.
They do this, Dragon
And no Leandries on Scout either. I mean, Wait, just chunked himself.
I mean, they get Mako's ult, that's big. But they actually have to do something with it, that's the problem.
It was a bit of a lackluster Baron threat, really, wasn't it? Like, how scared are we? What are we doing, Cream? Fucking hell.
You're riding the lightning right there, brother. Oh my god.
JackieLove went wide on the ult. JackieLove's having a bit of a dodgy game, to be honest.
And that spiraling despair will, and LNG,
oh, 369. He's doing enough to just zone everyone. And then Zik is kind of abandoned by the team. Oh, okay, 1 for 1. He can just keep chasing, though. Hun can't get out of this. It's only 2. Echo's really low. I don't think this is a Baron angle.
Yeah, they do. They're not going to go towards Baron here. Top Esports just have. Oh,
I was a little bit scared that it was just going to be like a mid-game fight, and Top Esports just absolutely obliterate from that point. LNG are contending.
All just kind of come off that cross
369 just kind of overstepping a little bit. Saw the flashing health bars. I can't believe Cream got away with that.
Dude, that guy lucky son of a gun. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. It's actually the Huey route stops that call back in.
The TES carries.
So nice on Cream to
I don't know, leaving something to be desired in these fights. Cream did really well in the laning phase, but yeah, you can't.
Get run down front to back. There's not really much they can do about it. As a 369, very
good CC chain from Hung.
Kills for his troubles here. Gala free hits him and rends him down into the death chamber, and good aim there from Tien makes him secure that second kill. So LNG on the back foot still.
I mean, TES don't have the same problem that LNG have, where TES Baron is fast as fuck. If Rumbles are part of the play, you got a lot of damage from Lee Sin, you got Huey. The Varus, sure, is lethality, but the thing is, lethality Varus is better at Baron than other lethality carries because of your W. 80% damage on your Blight stacks. So, for a lethality carry, he does Baron pretty fucking quick.
It does. We do have a lead, though, for Gala at least, about 2.5, 2.6k over JackieLove. Is on his 4th item.
Still not
now
like fast, but
completed. We do have
better than the other lethality carries.
As well, and a 3rd in Void Staff for Cream. So some big item spikes, but the next fight's going to be even more damageful.
Damageful.
I like that. Damageful.
Yeah, making up words.
Making up
Better
words on the spot.
stay right in here. You're going to find all new words.
Yeah, well, Gala does find himself with 4 items and an upgraded.
TES is just going to take an inhib. LNG have just completely conceded mid prior. So this is an example right here. This little clip is why we see so many ARAMs in the current meta. Because if you don't ARAM against the enemy team, you just lose a fucking inhib. Like, you cannot just go lean towards Baron with... I mean, Scout is split pushing in the meantime. Like, mid inhib. I mean, not far off for free. Scout is just going to have to try and recall. Maybe, I mean, he's got his ult, I suppose. Maybe he can just ult upwards if they really overcommit to trying to get him. But the initial, like, investment into playing towards Baron here from LNG ultimately ends up with them losing Baron control because Top Esports could push up mid. So then LNG had to back away to defend mid. So then Top Esports can clear river. So this is why mid prio is so important.
How to scare a color caster 101.
Yeah. But now that's a massive boost up in damage, right? And you take a look across the face of Top Esports. There is a fair bit of magic that resist that's starting to go on now, but
again, LNG just sort of
none in sight, right?
He's a very
they get clipped by a combo, they're gonna get
very weak Baron threats, aren't they? I guess they were just trying to clear vision, but
keep your eyes on Scout now. He is a major threat.
Gala also gonna have his last item upgraded at least now.
I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Oh, there's a pause.
LNG, like,
yeah,
it feels like.
Oh, okay. All right, Drake is up in 20. Everyone's grouped. Here we go. Tian Ram. Oh, root on Zika. Nice charge from him.
Noticeable when it's stacked up by that much.
I think 369 having level 16 here is actually pretty massive.
This is such a slow game. Here we go. Okay. Triggers pulled.
They actually have a beautiful seismic shove angle here.
It's kind of a 2v4. LNG are going to win this right now. Mako's damn fucking tanky, though. The long-range damage out from TES onto the carries as well. Scout is chunked. Wait, just healed Scout. Honestly, I feel like maybe he needed to heal himself if we're going to go into a 50-50 here.
But maybe the damage is enough. Dragon, a quarter health down.
369's ult is on cooldown.
Have a seismic shove on the side of LNG anymore. That Ren stack is starting to get real big. And
I mean, it's going to be Drake for LNG, but can they survive it as well? Hung sacrifices himself for the Drake. Oh my god. Mako, you beautiful man. Oh, that was just quality. All the way around for a triple knockup. That is like, he sees the play, he visualizes success, goes all the way around, and then instantly reward. Fucking gorgeous engage from Mako there.
And on the backside with that flank, Cream ends the game with Mako's flank.
Nowhere near as convincing from Top Esports. Jaculov especially having some whoopsies there. Cream very nearly having a whoopsie in the mid game, but overall, still a perfect scoreline for Cream, and he solo killed Scout in the lane, so I think you take that. Nice, TES. Good stuff, I'd say.
No breaks, just pure
LNG still a lot of work to do.
From Top Esports.
I feel like small things getting away from them. Small errors that, like Gala just mispositioning and getting immediately destroyed. Things like that. You can't afford to do against a team like Top.
Is right. Those are the most perfect words.
And I feel like with Ornn and Nautilus, it feels like a comp that you would be able to brute force things, right? But didn't really feel like LNG were even trying to brute force things. And you kind of got a poke comp, right? So I don't know.
On another would-be top contender in their group.
Yeah, I mean LNG. Everything about that felt fine until it didn't. Until Mako found that angle. Tien was dead. They got the third dragon. But just not having that.
Well, that was a pretty good series from TES. What do we reckon, guys? LNG. Are they a top team? Or I guess, no, they're not a top team. Can they become a top team? Do we think they have the potential, or do we think they're frauds? Where are you guys at? And then I'll tell you my thoughts. Because I feel like, for me, you just got to see more. I don't know. I feel like when you're watching these LNG games, so many of these situations, they're just kind of like that, where they just concede mid-prio. Like, that's just a blunder. That's an absolute blunder. You just can't. You can't be doing that. And I know that they're up against a tough opponent and stuff like that, but that mistake is not a matter of I'm up against a tough opponent. That's just bad. And like Gala just getting caught in River is like, you know, mistakes happen, but those mistakes can't happen if you want to be a top team. So I will say those are very easy things to fix. So it doesn't make me feel like they can't come back from this. However, it does make me feel like right now, this is not this team is not a serious contender. Maybe they'll get better, but I mean, they challenged TES in the early game reasonably well. That's positive. But I don't think that they're going to be I don't think they're reasonably going to be making any mark in a big way this split right now. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully there's more to come. But we shall see. Gala getting caught was the same as yes and no. The difference was Jaculov's death didn't really lead to anything. He just died trying to get Prior, whereas Gala died right as an objective fight was kicking off. So, and also Gala was all of the gold on LNG. He was 3-0-0 with a bounty. So, while I agree that, like, fundamentally the player making a mistake is, like, equal from both, the cost of those mistakes was not equal. Okay. Good stuff. VOD done. I don't really know what to do with myself now. I guess I'll close Epic Pen for one. Close this. What am I doing? By the way, I love the stream you did with flowers. Awesome, man. Glad you liked it. I enjoyed doing it. Honestly, I feel like we could do more content like that. I'm really trying to improve my casting this split. That's something I could do, actually. Do a bit of VOD review, couldn't I? Probably should do a bit of VOD review, too. How's that sound? Do you guys want to watch a casting VOD review of my my casts yesterday with Trouble? Oh my god, Stormgate opening cinematic. That's kind of exciting. Oh, that's okay. Actually, do you know what? I promise you I will do VOD review on stream. I'm not backing out of that, but I think I am actually going to come off stream for today just because I'm already really tired because I didn't sleep well last night, and I'm going to Cornwall after my cast tomorrow. I have a 6-hour drive after work tomorrow. So, and I feel like it easily could be 6 games tomorrow. I don't want to overdo it today, and I still need to pack and stuff, so I'm actually just going to end the stream, I think. But I did have a fun stream. I enjoyed coming on, even if it was brief. And I will do VOD review on stream for you guys soon, TM. But I am going to... I'm going to play it safe today. Let's do... Let's do a raid. We're going to raid Troublelink. Since that's who I was casting with yesterday, she's going to be doing a lot more LPL casts as well. Make sure to go give her a follow and everything. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. Appreciate the company. Sorry it was such a short stream. I will come back and do more later. But today I'm going to take it easy. All right. Go spam Troubles chat for me. Bye, guys.